Right, folks, I do hope you're well, and with a bit of luck, it's my last one of the day, this one. Right, big announcement. Oh, yes, a big announcement. Well, it's a double announcement, but the first part's the main part. I think we've got a taker, folks. Yes, those that have been watching the channel the last 3 or 4 days will have heard about the new thing that I'm looking at doing with the channel going forward, where I get some of you, yes, not one or two of you, but some of you, involved more within the channel. It's something I'm looking at doing, a bit of a series, hopefully at least once a week, but if I can, maybe 3 times a week, where I invite different people on, or you invite yourselves on, to come on the channel. You won't be seeing, maybe some of you will want to be, I don't know how to do all that, that's never going to happen, I'm rubbish, I'm a technophobe, I'm rubbish. But it's going to be something where me and you have a chat, we record the chat, maybe on a dictaphone, maybe just on a phone, I don't know how I'm going to do it. I've got 2 options and one of them will work, well they'll both work, I'll have to pick which one it'll be, and we're going to record yourself, and it's either going to be a Q&A where I ask you questions and you answer them on a subject that you're interested in, or you tell us about a subject. It could be about yourself, about your life, it could be about the work that you do, could have been about work that you've done in the past, could be about illnesses you've had, it could be about famous people you've met or that you know, it could be about films and films that you like, it could be about TV that you like, TV stars that you like, music that you like, the best acts that you've seen, the best singers you've seen, the best this, that, the other, the best theatre productions you've seen. It could be anything. It could be absolutely anything that you think is interesting, that you think I may well think is interesting, and that the listeners, the viewers, stroke listeners that come on here on a daily basis, or hopefully daily basis, listen to and enjoy. It's something I've never done before. It's something I've never before seen on a YouTube channel, so it'll be totally new. But it'll be a way of getting you, the viewers, more immersed within the channel. And I think it'll work, and I'm really, really looking forward to it. Anyway, as I said, an announcement to that end, we've got our first victim. Not victim, not victim, not victim. Our first person. Somebody approached the channel last night. Remember, the way to do it is go to the channel, look in the home section. It has an email address there. Click onto the email address, send me an email. I'll have then your email details. If you want to put a phone number with it, you can, because it's what I'd ask for further down the line. The idea being I'll email you back, or I'll ring you, whichever suits, but I'll start with an email if that's what you prefer. Then I'll give you a call. We'll discuss what you're looking at talking about and when you'd like to do it and when we can fit it all in. We'll get it recorded, and later the same day or within a day or two of recording it, we'll put it up for yourself and everybody else to listen to. And I think in time it'll go down the storm. I think we'll build a series, we'll build a bit of a library, and people will go back to them and listen to ones within that library. And I think it'll be great, and it'll be there for posterity. Nothing wrong with that, is there? Nothing wrong at all. So anyway, we've got our first person messaged me today. He said, I'd love to do it. I've messaged back saying I'd love to have you. I've got to do a little bit first, a bit of, not due diligence, a little bit of research. Don't want to give any clues away, but it's somebody that says that they've listened to the channel. I'm guessing they've not been a regular listener, but I'm guessing they've started to more of late. They've got some interest in the channel. They gave me a couple of points in something I'm doing wrong. More about that later. Or one thing I'm doing wrong, not myself, more the channel setup, but we'll go into that further down the line. And anyway, what I'm going to do, the person's forwarded me a couple of phone numbers now. I'm looking at speaking to them probably tomorrow, ideally. I would imagine if the person's listening in between about 4 o'clock and 8 o'clock tomorrow, I should be giving this person a call. We'll have a quick chat. If we like one another, like what we hear, my idea is to get it all recorded next week and hopefully have it up next week. So that is announcement number 1. Announcement number 2 is a little bit smaller. I'm going to do something tomorrow evening. I'm going to put another video together. I seen a video last night. It was about an hour long of 2 people. One that I follow from time to time, one that I've never seen before, and I really like this guy. I really liked him. And they did allow a chat. They had an informal chat about why the time that they grew up was a better time than is now for things like TV and music and loads of different things. Loads and loads of different things. Things like push bikes, the different foods that you got then that you don't get now, the different chocolate bars you got then, loads of different things. And I really enjoyed it, thought it was great. Well, I'm a 70s child. Well, I was born before the 70s, but the 70s is the decade that I love for music, for food, for everything. And I thought, I'll tell you what, a lot of the things they touched on I like. There's a lot that they didn't touch on. I thought, I'll tell you what. So I started writing things down. I never worked from a script me, but There's bundles there I wrote down, loads of different things I'd like to discuss, and I thought, that's something that interested me. I'm going to go for that the next day or so. And then I thought, it was all over the place, and I thought, no, I'll get some kind of formula so it runs on from one to the other, different subjects and different subject matters, and then I'll have a little chat. So what I'm looking at doing is recording something tomorrow. It may be out tomorrow night, but it'll probably be out Saturday or Sunday, and it'll be something like why when I grew up is a better time than today, or something of that ilk. So all I'd say, folks, is look out for it. Many people that come to this site, not everybody, but many, are being the 50s, 60s and 70s. My kind of generation, as Roger Daltrey once said. So many of you will know the things I'm going to discuss and things I'm going to talk about, and I'd love loads of input. I'd love loads in the comment section to let me know the things that they liked about these decades, the things that they grew up with, the things that I might have forgotten and missed. And then what I'll do on the back of that, I'm going to look at them and I'll miss nothing out. I'll look at everything. I probably won't reply to everyone like I normally do. I'll write notes down of the ones that interest me the most, and I'll do a follow-up video, and I'll say, I tell you what, such and such, you've already mentioned this, I don't know, I forgot that, I love that, and blah, 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 blah. And I'll get a second video out of it, and we'll have a bit of interaction, if that's okay with yourselves. So, double announcement, that's it, over. And that, I think, is it for me for today. But with a bit of luck, keep your eyes peeled, keep your ears open. Next week, hopefully, Monday, Wednesday or Friday, one of the three, I would imagine 7:15, I think, is going to be the time I'm going to go for when I put them on. We're going to have our first Q&A or informal chat with this person who's approached me. And I can't wait. I really can't. I think it'll be grand. I'm looking forward to it. I really am, I really am.